Killer from the realest blue steel is a represent, is it? Anti not nice, bigger, yellow, you don't know I want family, though. Step on them like this, no man. Phenomenon one. This one dedicated to all sound man. Whether you from Manchester or London, whether you from New York or Brixton, shove up your hand. Phenomenon two. Sight not nice and killer and roll through. Roll the brothers and syndicate crew. You know what brush we are step and we show. No sad true. Phenomenon three. Put in the ganja, take out the seed. All of me intelligent people in the dance hall we are smoke weed. Yes indeed, that's what we need. Four. One time we talk and we not talk no more. Sight them boy and we kick off them door. Run up with the 4-4. You know when I see the 4-4. 5. Bust my gun and them now stay alive. Take where you gonna might, take where your knife. And you don't know say what he pass on boy must dead tonight. Night. Tell them about in 6. Them walk with knife, we walk with sticks. DJ you know come we done some pricks. Murder a son with a M16. Tell them about in 7. Almost son we kill for the week 7. Boy don't wanna get one out of the 7. Step in your face with them Mac 11. Check. Tell them about in 8. Murder every son boy at the gate. Me not really care if it's early or late. Bad man real we not fake straight. Phenomenon 9, take with a 9, SW9, take 9 at the take 9. Boy, them can't violate, it's fine. If a boy fuck with mine, you get the 10, Mac 10, Phenomenon 10. Don't them already, we will up with them again, cause no problem, car. Some boy, you don't know we. None of them can overthrow we. If you have a sound, show we. With the box it ready for them. Now make me a fish rolling. When the big sound rolling. You don't want to see when the plate start to beat. It will be like when dog a eat right. So come with us stop with the whole lot of them. Tell the truth so we don't care about them. Come with the duppy them. We are gonna send back duppy for them. Man a bad sound from a long time. Swear down you can ask all of your people them. Looking at my face on boy. You know when I see killer man I get evil. Cause I got a brand new style name Leng. If you don't know let me tell them again. Me say Phenomenon 1, Phenomenon 2, Phenomenon 9 and 10. Picking up the bad boy selectors out there. I remix this one for them. And all the little be selector them. Tonight me I go murder them. If he's a music man, play music. If he's a risking man, use it. Me no know why this sound them I confuse it. Mix up the dub play thing. Natural.
Introducing Safi Whip Natural Body Butter. Handmade with organic shea butter and other natural carrier oils. Available in original, lemon and baby powder flavors. Helps maintain moisture to skin while keeping it soft and hydrated. Handmade and whipped to perfection. A brand you can trust while supporting black-owned businesses. We are taking orders. Please inbox us on Facebook and Instagram or check out our eBay shop Keeping It Real Cosmetics. See our feedback from previous customers. Thanks for your support. Please like, comment and share. Comment and share.
Have a good evening. I peeps, you know I'm fully not ready for the Godcast today, but we're ready, man. You know what the choppings, man. We're fully ready, man. We have to stay up on top of things. Proper things. Is it me? Good evening. Man has enough respect to everybody. Park off over that side there. Tonight, definitely wanted to touch base on there's a footage that I saw the other day. I'm not going to play the footage even though I have it. Good evening, Everine. Deborah, big up yourself. Big up yourself, Emily. King J, my bro, manners and beer, respect plus enough tax. And big up to the ones over on the YouTube as well, manners and respect. I'm definitely not going to be playing that video of the young lady in the park with the being bitten by the dog. But I thought that was very alarming and concerning when you see somebody that owns 3 dogs or more than 1 dog and that dog decides, or those dogs decide to attack somebody randomly, and you know the person who's supposed to be in control of that dog, who's the owner of that dog, can't control the dog. Now, I'm not saying that it's fair to just blame the owner of the dog, because even in the video I could see that it was too much for the person to handle in regards to like gaining control of the pet at the time. You get me? I wouldn't even call it a pet. So them kind of animals, they are some real murderers, bruv. They know how to once they grip you and lock onto you, it's really hard for somebody else to kind of get that dog to detach without ripping some form of flesh. You get me? Big up yourself, Luke, my bro, God. Divine, big up yourself. Balanced mindset. Art, I love, you know the style already, right? So I thought it's something to reason about still. Because a lot of us have pets, a lot of us have got dogs. Sometimes the way that we raise our dogs ain't the best way that we should be raising them. Yes, they're bought to protect the family or to protect the person who's bought the dog. But at the same time, it's really not to have dogs that are that wild and that dangerous, and then when something kicks off, you can't control them. Is it that we're supposed to have these dogs more muzzled in public places because we've raised them a certain type of way? Is that the way forward? Because seeing these things in action, it's really, because the other day the police, I see the police shot a dog the other day, you know. I don't know what the actual incident was, or what led up to them having to shoot the dog, but I see a whole heap of like animal lovers out there protesting for the dog, and I'm like, rah. You see, when the animals actually attack human beings, like the poor young lady that was attacked in the park, like I don't see anyone protesting for that young lady against the dog. You see what I'm saying? So, and if you walk and kick a dog, there's animal rights out here. Like animals have got more rights than we do, but they don't have the right to bite and chew like little human beings. Like that has nothing to do with the dog. That person didn't even know the dog. You know what I mean? So them kind of things there, to me, this kind of does my head in still. And I think ownership in regards to responsibility has to be laid somewhere. You know what I mean? When we buy these little animals and we train them, it's down to us. It's just like having a vehicle. You know, you can buy the vehicle, it's in good working order and whatever else, but you've got to maintain that vehicle, i.e. if you don't get your MOT and things up to scratch yearly, then that car is definitely deemed to be a unroad-worthy vehicle. So that's the same as having an animal that you're going to raise that animal to be so treacherous, so savage, that when it goes after anybody, because that's the games that we used to play when we was younger, innit? A man will have a dog and just send the dog after any one of us, like, and see who can jump fence and see who can jump chair, and that was a little game we used to play. But then when you look at it on a serious note now, where that same dog can just run after anybody and just start attacking that person, how do you, the owner of that dog, gain back that control of the dog, and without it going so far as to what I saw in that video? You know what I mean? I even saw the updated video of the young lady in hospital explaining what had taken place. She was minding her own business, going about her business. The dog had gone past her. She never thought nothing of it. And, you know, the dog ran back around and started. Yes, listen, you can't predict these things happening from when it's going to happen. None of us are going to know when it's about to take place. But I do believe someone has to be held accountable in regards to, you know what I mean, having such wild dogs and leaving such life-threatening and, you know what I mean? It's like everlasting life injuries. Like, why? Come on, someone has to be... Yeah, that jaw definitely locked Everine, for real. But definitely, I'm not saying man can't have dogs. I'm not saying that we can't have pets, no. But what it is that if you're going to bring that pet into public places like what I'm seeing, I think because we can't control those dogs, I think you should at least have the mouth muzzled up. Least. Like, I don't care. There's no dog flipping fair going on right now. So, you know what I mean? If you take your dog for a walk, it doesn't need to be doing too much. It just needs to go for a walk, go for a little run, all right, you take the muzzle off when you need to go for a run, but it's on the lead, innit? You're not taking the dog off the lead. And this is the problem. A lot of people get too comfortable with the fact that your dog behaves a certain way with you. In a public settings, the dog is not going to react the same way than when the dog reacts around you. There's always going to be something that's going to trigger that dog, and many things can trigger a dog to do anything it wants at any given time. So it's always better to be safe than sorry, and it's always better off to, you know what I mean, prevent rather than have to cure it in the end. So muzzle is the way forward. Walk with your dog muzzled. It only needs to go for a piss and a shit. a little jog, you're going for a jog, you take off the muzzle, you got the dog on a lead. It makes sense. If you're going to let the dog off the lead, it should definitely be muzzled up. It can run around and all at once. It can jump up on people if that's the most it can do. But to bite somebody has gone way too far. And I feel like to have not Everine definitely couldn't manage it. But do you know what it is? It's still not an excuse. That's the point. My point that I'm making is still not an excuse, because had that have been like any one of our daughters, like young little 4, 5-year-old, 9-year-old, like you listen, there is no explanation for your child. There's not. You see, when you got children, like the young lady was maybe a teenager still, but it's no excuse. My point is, when you got little children, they're little soft skin. You don't want to see them kind of marks on those little. Do you understand? So I think it's better to start preventing now, like our summer kicking and everybody was show off with them dog, and who's got the pretty blue dog from, who's got the little blue eye dog from all of the pretty, you see me? Before all of that kicks in, let's think ahead and start muzzling up these dogs, man, because it's not good. And I feel like the government's going to start making an example of some of these dog owners. So it's more of a heads up for you guys, like for real. And a lot of people don't need to be victims of animals that we choose to buy them. We choose to raise them a certain way. We choose to treat them a certain way. So they're used to a certain type of treatment. That's in your household, that's in your garden, that's in your domain, that's in the place where that dog consistently has that routine. But bringing that dog out into the open where there's a big wide park and many different, you know what I mean? You think it needs to be someone running across the park that triggers the dog. No, you could just have on the right color, just like the bees, like they like yellow. You could just have on the wrong color today, and that dog just likes that color today. Do you understand? Like, we don't know where it is because the dog doesn't speak, and we don't speak dog's language. So we're here just trying to figure it out, just like the dog's trying to figure it out as well. Yo, prevention is better than cure, my people, and that's where the thing's at. You get me? Yeah. Big man thinker. Yo, that worked nice what I saw. Eulinis, I hope you're feeling better, Eulinis. I didn't actually get to get, you know I'm not a liar or someone that deceives the people, but I did say last week I was going to call you after the show. I didn't actually get to call you, and that's my bad on my part. So I will call you after this show, because I like to keep to my word, and I've been overwhelmed with a bag of things, Eulinis. But I'm going to check in after this show. Yeah, I definitely hope you're in good spirits still. If I see one of them dogs, I size up the handler and the dog. If I think the person cannot handle the dog, I take a different route if I can. Yeah, I don't blame you, you know. That's a sensible person's way of assessing the situation, but not everybody's that way, man. Joni, my sister, be a love and a manners and be a respect plus enough tax. You know the style already, but there, man. Heart of love. Put the owner down, not the dog, Luke, you're right. Sometimes, no, you can't say that though, because sometimes the owner's not aware neither. You've got some cases where the owners are not genuinely not aware, so it's big up yourself, yeah? But this is why I say, instead of like trying to blame, look, there's so many examples in front of us already. Let's just kind of like prevent from here on rather than having to hear more of these stories down the line, because it was really, yeah, no, I hear you, Luke. But seriously, it wasn't a good sight. When I saw that, I was like, raw, the poor girl screaming like, wow. And instead of somebody trying to help the young lady, these people are in, wherever they are, filming the young lady from a window. And that for me sent chills right through me, like, what the hell? Like, the first initial time that I saw this video, I had to watch it twice. The first time I saw the video, it sent chills through me, because I'm saying, how could somebody hear that kind of scream and still stand there behind that glass? Like, come on, that's somebody's child. And you can, like, come on, bruv. That's somebody that's defenseless. You know, I don't know if you know that defenseless scream. There's a total different, there's just any, you know, you got any scream, like, whatever. Yeah, but you got a defenseless scream when somebody genuinely cannot defend themselves from what is attacking them. And I'm not just talking about people, I'm talking when an animal is attacking you and you are absolutely out in the wilderness on your own. There's nobody there, bruv. Yeah, the person who's got the dogs he's got one dog in his hand and holding that one dog. There's two other dogs, brethren. He's trying to fan off this one, trying to grip this one. What that one is trying to get that one off the girl. It's just madness. Who wants that? Now I see people with dogs. Yeah, I see one of my neighbours. Them's got a few dogs, and I'm like, how do you handle these big beasts? The dog is bigger than me. How on earth do you handle these beasts? Damn! How do you even feed them? Cha. Enough of these owners. Them cannot manage these dogs. One woman I know has a bag of them wolf dogs and looks like she cannot manage them at all. Best thing. Big up Dean. Big up yourself here, Dean, and big up Balanced Mindset. You done all the choppings. Best thing for anybody to do is have no fear. When you come across, they sense it and feed off it. Yeah, but you know the wickedest thing? The young lady weren't even fearful of the dog. She was mindful of it, but she weren't fearful of it. She only ran away from the dog after the dog started like trying to bite her and stuff. So Mag, big up yourself over on the YouTube, and big up everyone on the YouTube. Manners and respect plus enough tax, yeah. So yeah, she wasn't really fearful of the dog in that way. She weren't running up and down like that until she saw that the dog was actually biting her. And from that point, she was trying to escape the dog. And once that dog locked onto her, that was madness, bro. I didn't even end up seeing the ending of that or get to the, but I see the next video of her in hospital, and her mum's asking her what did actually happen, and she's explaining. And for me, that just makes me know that we as we're supposed to be responsible people, brethren. To own a dog, you need to be a responsible adult to own a dog. That should be rule number one. You shouldn't just be a child owning these vicious dogs. No, a puppy, cool. You're allowed to have, any child is allowed to have a puppy. No one ain't saying that. But when you have vicious, savage dogs, you cannot be a child walking up and down with that. That don't make no sense. There needs to be an appropriate adult walking that, because that adult needs to understand that if something goes wrong and you make this dog harm somebody, that would be just like you driving a car with no insurance and you crash and you cause death by, you understand? They call it death by dangerous driving. Why is it dangerous driving? Because you had no insurance. Not that you've done anything dangerous. It could have just been a natural accident. The fact that you had no insurance, it becomes dangerous driving. Right. So the fact that you had no muzzle on the dog means that you are now assisting the dog in attacking other people. And this is how we need to start looking at it and breaking shit down, because them things it can't keep going on, bro. That little girl was helpless, bro. And the man had 3 dogs. That's actually stupid. 3 massive dogs bigger than the man himself. Crazy. So let's leave your thoughts on that, on dogs being, you know what I mean, circled around with just owners with their head in the cloud that still can't control these they're a lump as well. It's not like they're skinny mager dogs. They're not mager skinny dogs like what we got back home and that. Them dog yeah, I eat better than me and you. Them dog yeah, eat all 4 or 5 times a day. We see food maybe once or twice a day, we're lucky. Them dog they yam food 4 or 5 times a day, and some big food too. And when them do that, some big world, you understand? Inhumane shit. Okay. Being a dog owner is literally a disciplined lifestyle. A dog is basically a child that doesn't grow up, that you are fully responsible for. So I'm saying, Claire, big up yourself. I appreciate, love that car. I'm not a dog owner. I'm just a cat owner. You see me? So I don't know about dogs still. But remember the little girl that what's that? What is this? Why am I not seeing what I'm supposed to see? That was in the park. She was in a park by her, oh shit, yeah. That one was horrible, you know. I swear, where was that one though? Was that not up in Milton Keynes? I'm sure that one, that incident with the family that took the dog out for a walk, and the dog actually ate the little chewed up little girl and done a madness. And I remember that. I remember seeing that. Sasha, big up yourself for the check-in. Tyrone, my bro, manners. I like dogs, Rottweilers and Doberman them. Yeah, that's how I know everything. You're just too old school, you know. Yeah, man, the Rottweiler them and the Doberman them. It's something, you know your style already, you know. But I'd probably end up with a handbag dog in my retirement. You say, yeah, you look a poodle them. Yeah, man. Everybody like them little fluffy them, you know. The police need to do their job properly and seize the dogs with no remorse. It's not hard to tell if the dogs are dangerous or not. Tyrone, big up yourself on that one. A lot of those XL bully owners are first-time dog owners, to which doesn't help. It's true, you know, Luke. You actually got a point there, you know, Luke, for real. Yeah, it was Milton Keynes for real. Yeah, she got killed. So I'm saying the dog killed the little girl, bruv. A family dog killed the family child. That's crazy. Do you think I'm gonna buy a friggin' pet that's gonna be able to can do that? If there's any chance in fucking blue sky heaven, whatever you wanna call it, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Sorry. No. I don't do unpredictable. I can't work with unpredictable. That's off key. I can't do that. Unpredictable. I can't do that. Untamable. I can't do that. That's dead, man. Forget that. I can't work with that, man. I ain't got that repetitive, like, I don't have the repetitive patience for that. So that's not my thing, number one. And I know that they're dangerous being things, number two. So I really stay far from trouble if I can, and I try to listen to Caperton, because Caperton's a very knowledgeable, wise man, and yeah, the man I say stay far from trouble. If you can't stay far from all them thing there. Dog. I got a little brother called Rio. Rio had a dog called Biggs. Biggs bit me on my block, and from that day I don't like dog again. Any man that remember that day on that block, me not like that dog there. Before that, me used to love Biggs, man. Me used to love all Mac. I only put big dog them used to have on the block, Reggie. We used to love them, man. Till that dog they met man jump on top of a roof of a car and all sorts of madness, and I have to try escape, and yeah, till the dog catch me and bite me and look me in my eye, grip me and look me in my eye and say, this dog's evil, man. Fuck this. Yeah, the dog's evil. I've been a owner of a Rottweiler, and it's all about how you grow them and to let them know who's boss from the get-go. Know your dog like you know yourself. Sasha, that's a point still. Dog bites hard. Yeah, trust me, traumatizing, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't ramp with dog, you know, brethren. Me and dog. I don't ramp with dog. Me not play with dog, brethren. Me. Frighten the dogs, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm frightened the dogs though. I know they're vicious, man. They're vicious when they're ready, and they're spiteful. They're spitefully vicious. They're not just vicious. They're spitefully with it. So I don't really play them games. You get me? So, but respect to all dog owners, animal lovers. You get me? Yeah. But me love my bones, them, my limbs, them, man. Have you seen when a dog eats a bone? Because dog owners, yeah, they love it. Like, they go to the pet shop, go and buy a dog bone, like, yeah, nothing. You see that dog bone, when I go into the pet shop and I see dog bones, yeah, I look at this dog bone and I think, because I know the dog can many of these dogs can yam through that. Because if I see my cat, my little Kilisha, if I fling piece of bone gear or piece of wing or chicken leg, or I don't see back no bone. That bone's demolished. That's gone. And that's a cat. So me know what a dog can do. Listen, when I look at that bone, I'm just looking at that, because that bone is nothing like ours. You know the bone that you buy from the pet shop is that big old bone. Like, it's nothing like any of our bones. That's not our bones, is it? Right. So our bones are thinner than that big bone that you're looking at, right? You can't imagine if that dog, they take 5 minutes to go through one piece of that bone there. How long do you think it's going to take for run through us? How long do you think it's going to take to crack one of our little bones them that we got? Listen, it's just bare meat covering our bones, you know. Our bones are, you lot think you're big in it. Yeah. Mager bones. You just got enough meat surrounding it and little flesh, you get me? But don't ramp, you know. Once them dog, you go through our flesh and them something, their bones ain't nothing for them. Them love the marrow. Them love bone marrow. Them want looking at you. I don't like dog. You see me? No, don't like cats. We say no like cats. Full pig arm load. Tell big up yourself. Be a love, you know. Nah, man, them scratch not normal, man. Remember me have 5 little one them now, you know. 5 little kitten them right now. And if me even parade one of them pan Yassa right now, you're going to say, oh, well, beautiful. Listen, you see, when that's something I grip, that don't play. Their little nails are sharper than, I don't know what to say, but they're just very, very, very sharp, Bridget. Them dog, yeah. You know about dog. You know, when nobody I go with dog, I don't want to know about no dog, you know. I depend dog, you know. I depend no dog, Rasta. Every time my sister come on, dogs are wild animals, being so-called domesticated. You can't trust a wild animal. Their nature is to kill. It's true. That's a very strong point still. But you know what it is, yeah? Because you see in like certain countries, certain places are still strict with their animal policies. Just like, no, man, animal, them for still out there. But you see over here in the West, in the UK, in many westernized places, we animal like we pet everything. We want to buy a cage for this and a little incubator for that and a little tank for this. And yo, don't ramp with English people, you know, them love them animal, you know. Don't speak bad about their dogs or their cats. I won't do that. I won't find it out, man. You'll have a troop outside. Listen, man, them that love their dogs, bruv, they love football. Don't play with it. Even the dogs like football. The dog's got its own team. The dog wears its own t-shirt. Don't play with people, bruv. Don't rant with people like they're animals, bruv. That's not, just don't do that. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Just don't do that. Don't do that. But all fun and joke aside, I truly believe all the dogs them today, all the dangerous, if they're not little puppy, little cute things with little eyes, me don't want to see them. Me just want to see muzzle pan them out there. All of them dogs, all them big dangerous dogs, all them dogs that can bite and kill and all them dog there. Them bite, them dog there, muzzle up them dog there, please. Yeah, otherwise it don't make sense. It's better that you don't just hold the judgment and then hold the judgment. You get me? That means if you got money, pay up. If you're broke, you have to all a beating. You don't know the thing, God. Yeah, money alone can't escape that judgment there. Yeah. Your dog bite me. This is claims direct right now, direct connect now. And as a matter of fact, I have a card reader in my pocket. So you have your card? Because I'm going to tell you the sum and you're going to tap this a few times. Quite a few. Till I get the sum where you owe me. I'm not leaving you, you're not leaving me till me get my money. Your dog bite me, I'm not even going to hospital. I want my money now. And I'm not going to bleed out people. Me take off my jumper and wrap up and tie up all sorts of. You see what I'm talking about? Yes? Don't ramp. Put a muzzle on your dog. Cause some of we, like, you know, you got some people that drive all reckless and then want to crash into your car and then think just because they got insurance, so it's all taken care of. Are you mad? Don't crash into my car because you will buy that car. I don't do insurance. Yes, I've got insurance, but I don't care. I don't claim. Okay? I don't claim because that means premium goes up. Okay, so you crash into my vehicle, cool. You buy that vehicle today. You know that style there? Yeah, we depend on that one. I don't know if them know about that style there, but that's the thing there. Because just like that is how we grew. Jamie, big up yourself. Manners and beer, respect plus enough tax family. Yeah, dogs have been living better than us though, Everine. I remember a long time ago there were actually stray dogs on the... Do you remember? You can't find stray dog again now. Everybody I look at stray dog for breed. Watch it now. them have warm in a Battersea, yet humans are sleeping on streets. Yeah, so them not have no human home in a Battersea again. You see what I go on? Them not have no human home in a Battersea, but them have. So you see what I'm saying? If the man them was smart down Everine, yeah. See, if the man them was smart, like how enough of them and them claim to be real road man and real old dog like me. You have the guy like me in a toes. Here with me I say old dog. I own a old dog need to go a Battersea dog's home and go line up and tell him say you want all a cage. Nothing wrong. You're a dog, innit? Woof, woof, woof. But I said about dogs, so they might as well go woof woof over that side there and go look how a little space. Yeah, you can't be doing that, man. Fuck that, man. Man ain't no dog. You talk about. That's why you think people get wagwan dog. Hold on, just because you heard your mate up the road say that and it sounded good to you. Listen, me is not no dog, brethren. Dog name all sorts of shit. Me is not no dog, brethren. Mine, oh, you call dog, you know. Oh, yeah. So all them dog they were upset, say them a dog. All dog like them can go find Battersea dog home, and that is your key to get a little dog home, and you're all right. That's the thing there. Yeah. Swiftly moving on. Swiftly moving on with people. Ah, boy. Life. Big up my brother. Big up my brother Respect. Anyway you're there, Respect. Big up yourself, and I'm still waiting for you to come link your brother, you know. Steppers only, steppers only, steppers only is only for the steppers. So just big up Respect. That's for, you get me? Big up the whole stepper crew. That's for the man them, you get me? Yeah, I've got them ready already, bro. God, and I'm just waiting on you to just let me know what you're about. You get me? Normal. Don't think I forgot you. But anyway, back to the what was I saying again? I was gonna say they're hearing a cue. So I was gonna say now, family members. I'm sure we've all got family members that are very detached. You know, and when I say detached, I mean, why is there so much family members out there that instead of wanting to merge and join forces and build together as a team, as a family unit, they will see you doing what you're doing and just hate for no reason. Either they know, and you can see why it's hate for no reason, because there's no support for no reason. And it's like, what year are we in? Like, what world are we in? Actually, this is crazy. Families are supposed to be building now more than ever. All families. Yeah? Family wealth is supposed to be a top thing on the agenda in families. There should be a family gathering. There should be a family reasoning. There should be a family fundings. Do you understand? There should be family things that are happening, not just family functions, not just family link-ups, not just family dinners, not just family barbecues, not just family picnics, but we should be thinking ahead as a family, like. And it saddens me because I big up Genius Dan, my brother, manners, and bare respect over on the YouTube, you know. Bare love my family, and big up the full family, bro. Happy Sunday to you guys, man. Bare love, you know the thing already. For me, it really breaks my heart because you see how I grew up. I grew up knowing that we never had nothing where I come from. So watching the things that I watched that made me have the mindset that I have today always made me know that I would like to build whatever it is that I'm building. It would be something that I would like my children to be a part of. Anything that I'm doing, anything that I'm building, anything that I'm a part of, trust me, the empire of what I'm trying to build is to set the legacy, leave the legacy behind for them. They can continue whatever the journey is that man set. That it's something that you set. It's not just something that you just expect everyone to jump in and, you understand? So you get up, you put in all the hard graft, you get it to a certain point where Now we can start employing people. Now we can start, you know what I mean, creating jobs for others, not just ourselves. All it takes is for us to join force, and then we take the next step. No one wants to do that. It's like, wow. And you always know when there's like bad mind behind it. Like, it's like, right, let's do this together. Oh no, it's cool, man. I'm doing my own thing. I'm over here. I'm doing my thing. I'm like, right, okay. Yeah, well, let's try this then. Oh yeah, well, no, my brethren told me about that. I'm doing this over this side. I'm like, yeah, God, this is like, why am I doing what I'm doing? To some degree, it makes me question. And I know it's not just me that goes through half of the shit that I bring to the forefront or reason about, but I know like a lot of family members struggle with the same things. Like, and what's very hard for me is that I'm not a self-centered person. I don't do shit for myself. I think I should do more shit for myself now than ever, but I don't really do shit for myself. I do for everybody else and for others. And myself, I care about that loss. But what it is that others care about their self first, and you're not even nowhere on the radar of the care. So that's why when you bring something to the table, it's like they most probably have it in their head that because they didn't bring it to the table, well, why would I want to be a part of this? Do you understand? Like, no one's skanking anybody, no one's robbing anybody. What's wrong? Everybody's making a bit of dough here and a bit of dough there. Why can't we just put things into a professional settings and make things work and move forward as a unit? The only reason why one wouldn't want to do that is because in that person's mind, they're in competition with whoever they think they're in competition with. And reality is, they're in a competition with their self. If you think that I'm in a competition with any family members in my friggin' family, I don't play that game. I don't run competition with friend, with associate, with family. I don't even run competition full stop. And if I am in any competition, it is for me to do better than I last did. And that is the only competition for me. So it makes me query, why is it that we can't achieve what it is we're trying to achieve in life? What are we trying to achieve in life? A better quality of life. How do you achieve a better quality of life? It means that you have to sacrifice something. That means you've got to put a 10-year gap or a 5-year plan in place. Look at the things that you spend money wildly on now. Tighten up all of those things. Know that that's the extra income that you're not really factoring in before, but you have to use that now to factor it in now, because you got to add up all those numbers. Know that we're going to make a sacrifice to move forward for the next 5 years. We're not going to do this, we're not going to do that, we're not going to do this. 5 years from now, this will have so much equity within it. We'll be able to take flights, first class if we want, business class if we want, every week if we want. But it takes sacrifice, sheer determination, and self-drive, self-discipline. Why is it that we can't find that as a people? Why is it that we can't find that moment of space as a family unit to get serious? Stop chatting about stupid stuff that don't mean nothing to nobody, you know? But something that's going to actually help the family move forward as a unit. And it doesn't matter how much money anybody in the family has, you know, you become a part of it because you're willing to help and support. And we're not worrying about who puts, it's just getting this off the ground. It's for all of us. It's not just for me. You get it? But the world why does the world not think like that? Why does, especially our black families, why do we not think like that? Why are we so small-minded in business areas? Why are we so small-minded in family areas? I've been around the world and sat with families that it is so effortless for them to sit together and laugh and joke and eat and talk about good times back in the days up to the times and what they want to do in the future, because that's what they do naturally. It's so abnormal to us in the black community here in the UK for us to sit down with our families, have these kind of discussions around a meal, come up with some solutions and some steps as to what we should do first and what's the next step from that, and let's keep it moving. Who's the best person for this? Who's the best person for that? Not everybody's going to be the best person for every job, but at least we do the SWOT analysis and we know who's got the strengths and the weaknesses in areas. But we're not thinking like that, and that's where I see most of us as a family, as especially, you know, in the black communities, we've slacked, and we're losing. As much as we think individually we're winning, we're not winning. You just drive a nice car over there, bro. You know what I mean? You park it up in an estate, you're not winning, bro. Get out of there. You get me? Like, we're not winning in the ways that we think we're winning. We're wearing a Cartier watch and we think we're winning because we're sitting around 10, 15 man that don't have a Cartier watch. This is the kind of mindset that the community, the society has created for us, right? To put one little guy in a community of people that don't have nothing to have something. Like, one man's got this remote control. Nobody else has it. He just one man's got this remote control. Everybody has to idolize the guy that's got this remote control. Why? That remote control don't mean shit. And if we work hard, we'd all have a fucking remote control. But they put these people in, the influencers and all these little funny people in the positions to make us look up to that. Like, that's what you want to aspire to be, or that's what is the goal. The goal is not that. A chain, a watch, all iced out and funny pendants and like this 6ix9ine guy and all these funny little guys just to draw the attention of you. What you're supposed to be focusing on. Take you off of your focus and make you think that's what the goal is. That ain't the goal, bro. That ain't the goal, bro. That ain't the goal. See when you can bring your family together, that's the goal, bro. Listen, I prefer take disrespect from my family left, right and center all day long rather than a stranger. Because there will always be that excuse, oh, it's my family, I can't go too hard. Do you understand? There will always be that in the way that, yeah, I have to always be amicable with the way that I deal with them. You understand? But make a stranger try it. It's a whole different world. Why can't we be like, why? Because if I make it tomorrow, there's going to be people in the family that's going to hate me. Why? But if we work hard together, we can all make it tomorrow though. But we don't want to do that. Some people's, you got to understand this, right? Some people's got great ideas, but no money behind the ideas that they have. Then you have some people that's got money, but they don't have no ideas. Hence the reason why they came up with a friggin' thing called like Princess Trust. Those are rich people that have no ideas. They need business ideas. So they tell you guys, fill out these forms and send in your business plans. They pick and choose which ones they reply to because they got to make it look good. But 7 times out of 10, they're teething all of these fucking business plans. They're putting it to their own action. They're putting it into play themselves. It's been happening from I acknowledged it in 1999. We're in 2023 now. Come on, where we at? Trust me, man. It's just crazy out there. I'd love a family like that. Big up yourself, Luke, man. Too much red eye, envy, jealousy, and bad mind. Trust me, noise pollution. You're not right. Yeah, it's so frustrating. We could be great like we once were. Trust me, Everine. Slave owners did a great job starting that, but we gotta end it. Yep. Babylon trap. Stopping the progress. Tammy, big up yourself on the check-in. We have a family fund. We all pay into. This helps everybody, car insurance to get paid in full. Mine's Des and the girls. See what I'm saying? I love that. Family unity, yes. Nadia, big up yourself. Internet, television, television, the web, exactly that. Mary, big up yourself. I like that, Johnny. It helps, even for unexpected bills. It's true. It's the way forward, but you know what I mean? It's like, just thinking ahead changes the whole dynamic of how we live, you get me? It's just when it's a joint effort. Actually, I withdrew my comment as it started before slavery. The masters used that to their advantage. We have to end this and unite. It won't work otherwise. Trust me, Dow Smith, my bro, big up yourself and good evening. Trust me, man. The times that we're in it just doesn't look right. It just doesn't feel right. Nothing's right. What's right? What's really right? What's right? Is what we're doing right? No, it's not right. But I say that to say this. We keep trying. We keep trying on knocking on them doors. You get me? To keep trying to get through to these people, but here's what it is. It will be their loss, not mine, because like I say, our head's screwed on and we do know what we're trying to achieve and what we can see for the future. We do know that this is the right way forward of how to attack and how to not even so much attack, but how to, you get me, make things move forward, the right steps, because this is the results that we're trying to see in the end. So that's the kind of way forward we have to step forward, you get me? And yeah, try and make things manifest. And it's gonna go that way whether anyone likes it or not. So this is what I'm saying, it's better that families come together and make it work. There's so much ways to make business, money, and just, you know what I mean, just a different way of life, flipping out. You got great people in the family, like why are you not utilizing it? It's crazy. Like you got like, let's for instance, if you've got an artist in the family, then you've got producers in the family, and the producers and the artists are not working together. You wonder to yourself, what's going on here? That doesn't make any sense. How come he is a producer? He is a... Why have they not got songs together? That doesn't make any... that doesn't make sense. But he's breaking bread with that singers over there, with everyone making songs and their family, and they ain't made out. That just doesn't make any sense. So this is the thing that I'm saying. It makes people question and query what the hell is going on. Because to anybody from the outside looking in can see that it's a no-brainer. That is just, come on. Clientele like no other from both ends of the spectrum. It's just it's no-brainer. So it could only be the fact that, you know, someone's trying to do one better than the other, because they think they need to be in a competition with somebody. But like I say, I've never lived my life in a competition with anybody. I mean, no, I don't feel like I need to be in that way. I'm just who I am, and I'm happy to be who I am. And what is for me would always be for me. I've always known life like that. I've never been a force ripe youth. Nah. And I don't really push up myself in what ain't for me. So you see me, that's just how I've always stay. Yeah, the crab in a barrel mindset, it really just gets under my skin, bruv. We're so much more better than that, and we can achieve so much more in life together, rather than us trying to outdo each other. Like, there's no way we're gonna outdo each other. The same guy that walks and goes on like he's better than the next man, he has to walk back down that same road, you know. He might even drive back down that same road, but it won't be the same. You get me? People think it's just gonna be the same way forever. It's never. You might be up and down that same road thinking that you're the dog's bollocks, bruv. There's gonna come a day that we're gonna see you walk back straight down that road and you don't look the same again, bruv. So enjoy it while you do. Enjoy it, but know what you're doing with your energy and your powers. Get me? A lot of people don't get it. It's crazy out here. The higher the monkey climb is the more it exposes its body. So leave them to expose themselves, because they are who they are. They can't change. And they can't act it out neither. You get me? You are who you are. You can't act it out. You can't hide it from us forever. We know who you are. You can't hide it from us. You can try. Let's see how good you can act it for long. Enough of them can't act it out, you see me? But families, yeah, I'm disappointed in families, man. It's just that families prefer to fight each other for silly things that we're all gonna die and leave anyway. Like, everything that families fight each other for, we're gonna die and leave it behind anyway. And it's sad, because while we're gonna fight over this and we're gonna die and leave it, the legacy that we should be leaving is up in the air. And that's the sad part. Because everyone's gonna remember what we was fighting over. And no one's gonna try and remember the legacy that we was trying to leave behind. You see? Man was born with nothing, bruv. And you see what man's accumulated in life. from making so many wrong decisions, and you know what I mean, we bang our heads against the wall, and then we end up growing up. We come to a stage where we've more matured in our life, where we're happy with our decisions. We're happy when we wake up. We don't wake up like with nerves going all over the place because someone might phone my phone today, and we don't wake up in them kind of vibes there, you get me? So we wake up with a good spirit. We wake up with good energy. And we know that if we want to go up the road here, we can. If we want to spend our money today, we can. If we want to not spend no money and stay at home, we can. You understand? If we want to go and check our friends, we can be a part of that today. If we want to go out later, we can do that as well. If we want to go cut anything you want to do, you actually can. That is the best feeling in the world. Having no restrictions is actually one of the best feelings in the world, right? And sometimes we have that to our fingertips and to our disposal, and we take life for granted. We even take the support system that we have for granted. We even take the people that love us for granted sometimes. You get me? On a serious level, serious note, even myself, I'm guilty of most of the shit as well. That's what I'm talking about here. So don't feel like I'm just talking about it, throwing shades like I'm not the pope. You get me? I'm the same somebody that sometimes does poop and has to say like, no, do you know what? I realize that I kind of... You get me? I'm going too fast still. You get me? We're only human. There's not one of us out here that is like a robot that have a preset that keeps us in that way specific. Life's not like that. You know what I mean? So we're only human, man. But what we try to do is do better today than we did yesterday, and we try to do better tomorrow. If there is a better tomorrow, you know what I mean? So that's where the meds is, and that's where the reasoning is, my peeps. You see me? For family members out there, do better though. Try and do better, man, because we're all getting older. We're not getting any younger. Even the children that we had that were kids before, they were little babies, they were little children, they're now little young adults. So we need to start doing more together, because as time's flying, the youth them are flying, and they're not growing with each other. Like the cousins are not seeing each other. Time's flying. You know what I mean? Aunties are not seeing nephews and nieces and stuff like that. Divina Paul, big up yourself, my sister. Bear love. Big up little princess as well. You know the choppings. Come on. But these are the things that makes me think, raw, life's really deep. Like, I could literally be in my house for a month. I could literally be dead in my house for a month, and I guarantee you, maybe none of my family members have called my phone once. Facts. Now, if that ain't a sad state of affairs, I don't know what is, because this is what we call family. And if we call family, then family don't really care, like, to check in like that. Yeah, we have them on WhatsApps and all of that, but we shouldn't be dependent on a WhatsApp, because I tell people all the time, if something's important, you're not going to WhatsApp me, are you? Because that's the last thing I'm going to see. There's some people I don't want to ever reply to them on my WhatsApp sometimes. You get me? Like, I've got 100 WhatsApps, and if I have to answer one person, I've got to answer everybody, otherwise everyone thinks I'm disrespecting them. So like, if you are sending me something important, it's definitely not going to be on WhatsApp, is it? Or isn't that something that we get back to in our own time? It is. So if you're going to contact somebody, you're going to call them and check in, right? You can't be saying that you're checking in with a WhatsApp. That's not checking in. A phone call to hear somebody's voice, you know what I mean? Even a video call is even better. So when we don't see that, we just know what it is, innit? And that's how we feel, and that's how it is. So it is what it is. And we just live life and just keep it moving, because we just give thanks. You see me? Yeah, but our families need to do better. Yeah, and they need to not feel like no one's throwing shades at them. They just need to look in the mirror and just know, say, Rod, you know what? I chilled, you know, we need to do better still. Yeah. Yeah, that's all it is. All of us, we can all do better, mate. Trust me, none of us ain't perfect. And we're never going to be perfect. That's the wickedest thing, we're never ever going to be perfect. Some of us as well, the wickedest thing is, some of us are never going to change the people that's around us, our family members. They're just going to be who they are. So 9 times out of 10, you got to realize, you know what? As much as I've got this great intention and I can see a greater, bigger picture, and it's my bigger picture, because these can't see that. No matter, you could have used 100 different paint, and them now go see the picture. They can't see it. So you're just arguing with yourself, or you're just frustrated because they can't see it. Yeah, that's just it for the night. You get my peeps, do better, man. Yeah, man. We don't have to stay all night, but you don't know, they don't know. Let me see what's going on over here, so. 1 second there, because there's some stuff going on over here, so. Old days, they used to train all of the pit bull, them, all on there. We divided P. Someone always wanting to put out, do the other person. That's what. Okay. Indians do so well. They work together. It's true. And hence why they have a lot of the corner shops. That is true. You're right. If you look at a lot of the shops that have the black products, who's selling them? We can't achieve unless we change our mindsets and start working together. That's very, very true, my bro. Because it's not us that's selling the products them that we solely own, right? It's not us that's where's our warehouses? Where do we go to get our produce? Who do we supply? Who buys from us? And you see what hurts is that, you know, for other people to be selling some of our products sometimes, it's just that we have to take an undercut in order for them to even care about taking our product. Because it's like they're doing us a favor. It's mad. It's just actually mad. In a world where what's right is wrong and what's wrong is right, how do we do right? Dean, you just boxed me. Dean. Nah, Dean, you boxed me wicked road boy. Yo, that one that's serious. Cause that is what it is. This is what it is. We're still trying to keep the morality and certain things in line. You get me? Principles and certain things in line. That doesn't really exist out there. This exists amongst us, but it doesn't exist out there. So when my brother's saying raw, Dean, big up yourself, you know. Dean saying raw, in a world where what's right is wrong and what's wrong is considered to be right, how do we do right? But in whose eyes is right? You see me? Remember, we've been here we see all the change, them, Dean. So we always know what we're doing with regards to right and wrong, bro. If we're saying this is right, we know we're doing right, bro. We don't need no one to tell us that now what was right is now wrong. Get out of it. We've been here from before you was You understand? We gotta now stand for something and change this full narrative that they're trying to push, cause it can't work. It can't work. The only way it's gonna work is if we keep like having little small bickers with each other that really is irrelevant, really. And we take our eyes off of the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that we are the targets. So if we're being targeted by the flipping sun, and what are we attacking? We're attacking the trees. What? We're being attacked by the sun, and instead of trying to find a way to attack back the sun, we're attacking the trees beside us. How many trees are around us? They're all of our soldiers. If they were linked up with us, we'll have a great fight. We'll be able to find a way to counteract what's going on, but we're not doing that. Yeah, so the quicker we take our eyes off of the foolishness that we're dealing with amongst each other, because really it don't bear no fruits. All we're doing is making parents, sisters, cousins, aunties, nephews, nieces, godmothers, godfathers, grandfathers, grandmothers, making them bawl for no reason, brethren. We're making them bawl for no reason, brethren. Because not for you lot that are out there killing the little innocent youths, them that are out there just trying to hold it up. The youth them are just trying to hold it up the same way you lot are trying to hold it up, but you lot can't get that. The youth them wake up with the same wants and needs in life that you have. You want a big chain around your neck. I want some money in my pocket. I want a nice car. I want a hot gal. The same thing with that little you over there. The same thing with the little you across the world over there, sir. Your overs. There's nothing different that you want that the little you over there so don't want as well. So left the youth them and make them live, man. What's wrong with you lot? You're just cutting bare little youths them's life short for no reason, and you lot can't even stand by why you're doing what you're doing. You can't stand by what you're doing. It's not just. There's no way to justify it, my friend. There's no way to justify it. Bickerings can be solved with a little fist fight, but half of you lot that's walking around with long swords and long Rambo knives and meat cleavers, nothing you lot can't fight. You lot are frightened to get a thump in your face. One little slap on your whole face wail up. So nothing you lot will walk up and down with a holy thing, but I'm telling you this. The fight that we're in right now, we need the soldiers them. We don't need dumb fool youths them. We don't need no dumb fathers them. We don't need no dumb mothers them looking for some man to run their house. Oh, the man of my house is my big son. Kick that out of your friggin' head. Cause most of you are twisting up the youth them's mind and don't understand when the youth them start do what they want to do, it stems from you. It started with you. You exposed them to all sorts of shit and the conversations. Because even you go make the youth hear, you are tell your friends say, your youth is the man of your house. What kind of big head do you think the youth get after that? How big headed do you think that child gets after that? Come on, man. Wake up, wake up. We all need to wake up and do better. Just do better, bruv. It's the most I can say, my people. Listen, you know my thing already. I'm not going to overdo it. Because, you know, I like to talk my mind as it is. But I'm definitely wishing because you know what? Today, I'm going to tell you what happened to me. Yesterday, I brought out the flipping hot tub yesterday. Had a nice day, it was nice and hot. Boom, bang, bang. I don't know what make Patrick like some fool. You know how I'm a fool sometimes. Because, you know, we have them little bland moment. Go press one button. Because there's something new I don't know about it. So I go press one button like me know what me I do. Now the button where me go do, well, me don't know what me go do. Anyway, cover up the something. Gone on my bed. Today, I fresh up myself, ready up to go jump in a hot tub. People, you want to see when me go put my foot in that something, yeah. Me jump out. Lucky say me never dip online. Cold water. Oh, my hot tub turn cold rasta. Me vex. Me vex, so me have to go press back the something there for warm back up the wall something. And you know something, people? This something warm for about last 3 hours now. And I wait for jumping at that and what a little meds, is it me? What a little relaxation and reflect on what I'm doing for the following week. You get me? There's all heap of things going on, but we got to prioritize a few works different from others. You get me? So, yeah, what kind of cold tub, man? You know, I've always got stories for you lot, man. I got beer jokes. So yeah, the hot tub's ready, the steamer's ready, and that's what we're doing. You get me? I'm gonna find my little stool to some comfortable back in my little place. Is it? Yeah, man. Wishing everybody a great week ahead, man. If you can't be good, be careful, my people. You know the thing already, man. You know the style already. Me, I left you with a bad shot here. I have to big up my big brother on the chin anywhere you're there now. Anywhere in the world you're there now, my big brother. You know the choppings. You know we have to play the Godcast anthem. I want to some man them, man. Man, as I respect my people, have a great week ahead, man. If you can't be good, be careful. Can't be careful. Stay in your yard, you know, my people. Oh.
Yeah! Rastafari, I Selassie rules and reigns over all living things. He don't dwell it in the secret place of the Most High God, should abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say, Jah bless a sound like Arrow Syndicate sound, with youth like DJ Yellow, Not Nice and my agent called Killer P. Big up all Stockwell and Brixton Massive, you don't know, so we are kick off a sound boy face. I and the chin say, run things. Element of surprise. There will be weeping, there will be wailing, and a gnashing of teeth, till Arrow Syndicate sound they appear. And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run? So there will be killing, blood will be spilling, it just not go heal.
Hold on now.
Introducing Sappy with natural body butter.
So, my brother Dean say, yo, Killer Pete, just bust a lyric about family for we, man. Bust a lyric about family for we. I'm say, all right. I end it like this then. I said, Killer me I deal with family, not friends. Right now, Killer man, me not trust them. There ain't a thing with the killer owe them. From me this Killer man, me left your head open, man I deal with family, not friends. That's right, Killer man, me not trust them. Trust is a thing that man them fi earn, but round me, none of them not earn, none of them. Man I deal with family, cause we live this. Mom taught me not to burn bridges. Enough man them sell out for riches. That's why them a switch and I move like bitch, but Killer for real I don't business. Why? I'm big in the business. Plus, family would have to come first. This them, then a gunshot no stop burst. Me will left any one of them in the earth, and any one of them step to me daughter. That's when Killer put down the music, pick up me gun, everything I get slaughter. Me don't really care about no half nor no quarter. We not care about no gun in our Gaza. Question or answer. From me this my family, your mama have sit down with the pastor. Family, not friends. Right now, Killer man, me not trust them. There ain't a thing but the Killer owe them. From me this Killer man, me left your head open, man I deal with family, not friends. Right now, Killer man, me not trust them. Trust is a thing that man them fi earn, but round me, man them not earn none of them. Man I deal with family, cause we love them. From my mom to my sister, my cousin them. Anyone pan the road try to touch them, straight on the ground me I brush them. We not talk about my brother and my son. This any one of them in my life I got done. I don't know if Killer for rise up me gun. One phone call, everything shell down, man I deal with family. So I'm saying, my people, family man, listen, make sure you have a great week. Link up your family them. Keep the link with your family them. But you know, sometimes we got some little every family still, so we have to stay far from them, you see me? Not friends. Right now, Killer man, me not trust them. There ain't a thing where the Killer owe them. From me this, me left your head open, man I deal with family. No friends. Right now, Killer man, me not trust them. Trust is a thing that man them fi earn, but round me, none of them not earn, none of them man I deal with. Let's deal with this first. We have family issues for discuss, but we now go wait till Christmas. Trivial time, anytime when this was, we bust the champagne and celebrate. Me have rice and peas pan for me plate. My mother cook early, never late. Me make a little sound boy head for me family. Me will go back to Belmarsh. Boy, this me mother that dead fast. Listen man, as I respect my people, you know the choppings already, man. You know we not stay long. So I give you a quick brata, you see me? Make sure you have a great week, man. Man, as I respect plus enough tax.